2 Samuel 16 is a chapter of humiliation, reversals, and hidden loyalties. David is still fleeing from Absalom, but now the pressure intensifies through false help, public curse, and political betrayal. The opening with Ziba is important because David receives supplies while also being given a slanderous report about Mephibosheth, and the king makes a quick judgment while in distress. The most visible scene is Shimei's curse. As David passes through Bahurim, Shimei comes out cursing, throwing stones and accusing David of blood guilt, saying the Lord is repaying him for Saul's house. David's men want to strike back, but David refuses, interpreting the insult as something God may have allowed for his correction. That response shows restraint, humility, and a willingness to endure humiliation without immediately demanding revenge. Shimei's words are not simple truth, but they are not wholly empty either. He misreads the immediate cause of Absalom's rise, yet his attack forces David to think about judgment, conscience, and the bitter legacy of power. The chapter is therefore not only about abuse from an enemy. It is also about a humbled king who must walk under the weight of his own history. Meanwhile, Absalom enters Jerusalem and seeks to consolidate his rule. Hushai arrives and publicly pledges loyalty to Absalom. But he is actually acting for David, which makes the scene tense and ironic. Absalom has the appearance of success, but David still has eyes and ears inside the rebellion. And the kingdom is being contested not only by armies but by counsel. The second half of the chapter turns sharply darker with Ahithophel's advice. He tells Absalom to sleep with David's concubines left in Jerusalem, a public act that would declare total rupture with his father and confirm the prophecy that David's house would suffer internal judgment. Absalom follows the advice, and the act is done in plain view, making private rebellion into public shame. This chapter is painful because almost every interaction is distorted. Ziba uses generosity for advantage. Shimei uses accusation for revenge. Hushai uses deception for rescue. And Ahithophel uses strategic cruelty to deepen the break. The story is full of speech, but very little of it is clean. That is what makes the chapter feel so morally unstable. At the same time, David's response stands out as one of the chapter's quiet strengths. He does not try to control every insult, and he does not answer every curse with violence. Instead, he keeps moving, submits himself to God's judgment, and trusts that the Lord may yet turn cursing into blessing. So 2 Samuel 16 presents a king in exile, a son in revolt, and a household unraveling under the effects of earlier sin and present manipulation. It is a chapter about public humiliation and hidden strategy, about what happens when truth is distorted and power is turned inward against itself. The chapter's message is that God's purposes continue even in disgrace. But the road there can be steep, painful, and full of conflicting voices.